The latest indictment against former President Donald Trump is earning a collective from millions of Americans. And it's not that we don't support law and order, because we do. It's because we have literally lost count of how many times the former president has been indicted or impeached. I can think of no greater responsibility than that of protecting our national secrets and national security. And certainly no one is above the law. But I want to share 3 video clips with you that illustrate why this latest Trump indictment lacks a sense of urgency. Dare I say gravitas. First, Special Counsel Jack Smith gave a short statement Friday afternoon about the indictment. It's a serious statement about serious allegations. We'll compare that to former FBI head James Comey's reckless, perhaps political decision not to seek a similar indictment against Hillary Clinton for similarly mishandling classified information. Now, it's important that we not forget how differently Trump and Hillary have been treated. And finally, you'll want to stay for the final clip. It's New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu. He was on with Jen Psaki of MSNBC talking about this indictment, and he doesn't think it will have any impact on the presidential race.
Our laws that protect national defense information are critical to the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced. Violations of those laws put our country at risk. Adherence to the rule of law is a bedrock principle of the Department of Justice, and our nation's commitment to the rule of law sets an example for the world. We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone.
Now, Smith was spot on. I don't think any patriotic American would disagree with a thing that he said. America does set an example for the world. But what example are we setting? Listen to what Comey had to say 6 years ago after similar special counsel finished its investigation into Hillary Clinton's homebrew server and her reckless handling of classified information.
110 emails in 52 email chains have been determined by the owning agency to contain classified information at the time they were sent or received. 8 of those chains contained information that was top secret at the time they were sent. 36 of those chains contained secret information at the time, and 8 contained confidential information at the time. There is evidence that they were extremely careless in their handling of very sensitive, highly classified information. For example, 7 email chains concern matters that were classified at the top secret special access program at the time they were sent and received. Those chains involve Secretary Clinton both sending emails about those matters and receiving emails about those same matters. There is evidence to support a conclusion that any reasonable person in Secretary Clinton's position or in the position of those with whom she was corresponding about those matters should have known that an unclassified system was no place for that conversation. None of these emails should have been on any kind of unclassified system, but their presence is especially concerning because all of these emails were housed on unclassified personal servers, not even supported by full-time security staff like those found at agencies and departments of the United States government, or even with a commercial email service like Gmail. We do assess that hostile actors gained access to the private commercial email accounts of people with whom Secretary Clinton was in regular contact from her personal account. We also assess that Secretary Clinton's use of a personal email domain was both known by a large number of people and readily apparent. She also used her personal email extensively while outside the United States, including sending and receiving work-related emails in the territory of sophisticated adversaries. Given that combination of factors, we assess it is possible that hostile actors gained access to Secretary Clinton's personal email account. Although there is evidence of potential violations of the statutes regarding the handling of classified information, our judgment is that no reasonable prosecutor would bring such a case.
Even after all these years, it is still outrageous. What is the message our justice system is sending? For many Americans, it is that our federal law enforcement has been weaponized, and it's ugly. But let's end on a final clip that I think you'll be nodding your head in agreement with. It's Chris Sununu's thoughts on the indictment.
Do you think any indictment, an indictment on issues around other indictments could help other candidates or would hurt Trump? No. You don't think the indictments matter?
No.
I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Obviously
Tell me what you think.
No.
They don't.
They absolutely don't matter. No, these indictments, and if I may, a combination of the media, you're creating the boy who cried wolf syndrome, right? What happened in New York was wrong. I mean, it really was. They are beating up on Trump for political reasons. Everybody sees that. What happened with the Russian collusion that never existed effectively exonerated the guy so he can play a victim card. You've all created a situation where, God, what kind of planet are we on where Donald Trump's become the victim?
Well,
but that's
first of all,
really what it is.
I think we very...
And so now nobody believes it.
Well,
nobody believes it.
We know...
And if you agree that this is not a time for anger, but a time to recommit ourselves to seeking freedom and justice for all, please like and share this video and subscribe to Americans for Limited Government on YouTube and Rumble.